Imagine a terrifying new illness, spreading quickly, with no cure, and seemingly no one in power caring. How would you react if your friends, your loved ones, and your community were being devastated by it? This was the stark reality faced by the gay community during the early years of the AIDS epidemic. The gay community's response to AIDS was one of profound resilience, urgent organization, compassionate care, and fierce activism. Faced with a devastating health crisis and widespread societal indifference, they mobilized with incredible speed and determination, fundamentally changing the course of the epidemic and the landscape of public health advocacy. This powerful self-mobilization was born out of necessity and a pre-existing sense of community. In the early 1980s, AIDS was often dismissed as a mysterious illness affecting only certain marginalized groups, primarily gay men. Government agencies and much of the medical establishment were slow to react, underfunding research and public health initiatives. Compounded by deep-seated homophobia, this neglect left thousands vulnerable and without support. However, the very discrimination that isolated the community had also forged strong social bonds and networks, which then became the bedrock for their collective action. In the face of this systemic neglect, the gay community stepped up to provide care, education, and advocacy. They formed grassroots organizations to offer hospice care, distribute information about safe sex practices, and conduct outreach to those most at risk. They became their own educators, nurses, and political lobbyists. When traditional avenues failed, they took to the streets, using direct action and protests to demand recognition, research, and treatment access, ensuring their voices could not be ignored. Pioneering groups like the Gay Men's Health Crisis, or GMHC, founded in New York City in 1981, provided direct services and support when no one else would. Later, organizations like a CTUP, or the AIDS Coalition to Unleash Power, burst onto the scene with radical direct action, effectively pressuring pharmaceutical companies and government bodies to accelerate drug trials and make treatments more accessible. These groups introduced groundbreaking concepts like treatment activism, which dramatically sped up the regulatory processes for life-saving medications. The gay community's response to AIDS stands as an enduring testament to the power of collective action, compassion, and unwavering advocacy. Their efforts not only transformed public health responses to AIDS but also laid vital groundwork for how marginalized communities could fight for their rights and well-being. It is a powerful story of turning profound adversity into a catalyst for lasting change and community empowerment.
If you're into this, like, subscribe, and drop a comment.